Ladies, have you ever cleared a room and blamed the dog? Or let out a quiet one and prayed no one noticed, only to see your grandson pass out like he saw a ghost? Well, hold on to your bloomers, because today, we're diving deep, and I mean deep, into the underworld of senior farts. Yep, you read that right. Doctors across America are raising their eyebrows and sniffing out the truth. Not all farts are funny. Some could actually be little toots of terror, tiny red flags from your body waving for help. So before you laugh it off, stick around, because today, we're exposing the 4 types of farts older women should absolutely worry about. And no, we're not kidding. Oh, and if you've ever whispered, "Excuse me," in a church pew and hoped God didn't hear, hit that like button, subscribe, and keep a scented candle nearby. Let's pass the gas and the knowledge together. Type 1, the burnt tire fart, could signal cologne trouble. You know the one. It smells like something died, came back, and died again, with a side of rubber. It's the fart that makes paint peel off the walls and pets leave the room. Doctors say this kind of odor can sometimes indicate malabsorption issues or gut dysbiosis, especially in postmenopausal women. And in more serious cases, it's an early sign of colon complications. Picture this. You're at your weekly bridge club, mid-sip of your herbal tea, and whoosh, one of those burnt tire bombs slips out. It's silent, but potent enough to make Martha choke on her lemon bar. What's happening inside? Well, fats that aren't properly digested become feast material for bacteria, producing volatile compounds, hydrogen sulfide, methane, and other stink bombs. When this gets excessive, it could be your colon waving a smelly white flag. Doris, 68 from Ohio, thought her daily farts were a normal part of aging. But when she mentioned her toxic wind to her doctor, they found early-stage polyps. A colonoscopy saved her life, and her social calendar. So, if your farts could clear a stadium, maybe don't just light a match. Call your doctor too. Have you ever had a fart so bad it made the curtains move? Drop a comment and don't be shy. We've all been there. Type 2, the frequent flyer fart, could mean IBS or SIBO. Is your butt clocking in more hours than a full-time job? This isn't your average burrito aftermath. These are chronic, repetitive gas releases that feel like they're scheduled by an invisible assistant. Doctors say anything beyond 15 to 20 farts a day, especially when it's persistent, could mean irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO. Let's break this down. The small intestine is supposed to be like a clean highway for digested food. But when the wrong bacteria sneak in and start partying early, it turns into rush hour, bloating, cramping, and non-stop gas. Margie, a retired librarian, was nicknamed Thunder Buns at her yoga class. She'd fart in child's pose, in warrior pose, even while lying down. Turns out, she had undiagnosed SIBO. A round of antibiotics and some dietary changes later, yoga was silent again. Don't laugh it off. If your fart frequency is higher than your steps per day, your gut may need help. Pro tip: keep a fart diary. Yes, it's awkward, but tracking gas alongside meals can reveal surprising patterns. What food gives you the worst gas? Beans, broccoli, your cousin's meatloaf? Share below. We're all friends here. Type 3, the silent but violent fart, could point to liver trouble. Imagine this. You're at Sunday brunch. The conversation is lovely. The mimosas are flowing. Then, a silent poof. You didn't hear it, but everyone smelled it. This is the classic SBV, silent but violent, and while it may seem harmless, doctors say it can be a symptom of liver issues. Here's why. Your liver filters out toxins. When it's not doing its job well, due to fatty liver, hepatitis, or years of medication, those toxins escape via gas, and they stink like rotten eggs. Joanne, 73, joked about her invisible attacks until one day, her doctor connected her extreme gas with elevated liver enzymes. Turns out, her liver was inflamed from years of over-the-counter meds. These farts aren't just socially awkward. They can be early cries for help from your filtering system. And yes, if your fart smells like sulfur, metal, or hot trash, don't just wave it off. Get your liver checked. Pop quiz. What's more embarrassing, a fart that clears a room, or a doctor saying, "You should have come in sooner"? Choose wisely. Type 4, The bubble guts fart could mean food intolerances. Sound familiar? You feel the gurgle. The pressure builds. Then a loud blurp blarp pfftttt. Your stomach sounds like a swamp and your butt joins in. This is often linked to food intolerances, especially to lactose, gluten, or sugar substitutes. As we age, our digestive system gets picky. The enzyme lactase, which breaks down milk sugar, often declines, so that milk in your cereal might be what's fueling your morning gas symphony. Gloria, 66, adored sugar-free candies, until one Sunday service, she released a gas solo so loud it echoed off the pews. Everyone looked at the toddler, but Gloria knew the truth. After her doc told her about sorbitol and other sugar alcohols, she cut them out and regained control of her sound effects. Pro tip: check food labels. Look for sorbitol, xylitol, mannitol, aka the fart squad. And remember, if your stomach sings louder than the church choir, it's probably not a blessing. The emotional side of senior farts. Let's be real. Gas isn't just physical, it's emotional too. Many older women suffer in silence, not from illness, but embarrassment. They avoid gatherings, skip yoga, or isolate themselves because they feel gross. But guess what? Farting is human. You are not broken, disgusting, or weird. You're aging. And with age comes wisdom, experience, and sometimes more frequent gas. The key: understand your body. Laugh at it when you can, but also listen when it's trying to tell you something. Because your body is speaking, sometimes in whispers, sometimes in trumpet blasts. Either way, it's worth listening to. Fart remedies that work, and what's just snake oil? Let's bust some myths. Holding it in does not make it disappear. It just builds pressure and can lead to bloat or cramps. Activated charcoal? Only mildly helpful. Plus, it can mess with meds. Apple cider vinegar? Great for some, disaster for others. Peppermint tea, a winner, reduces bloating and eases digestion. Here's what actually helps. Chew slowly. Don't inhale air with your food. Walk after meals. Even 10 minutes can prevent buildup. Avoid sugar, alcohols. Try probiotics like lactobacillus or bifidobacterium strains. And yes, yoga works, especially poses like wind-relieving pose. Seriously, cat-cow, seated twists. Move your body. Move your gas. Move on with your day. Own your fart. Save your life. Here's the truth, ladies. You've earned every wrinkle, every laugh line, and every fart. But what you don't deserve is ignoring warning signs. Your body is smarter than you think. It doesn't have words, so it uses smells, sounds, sensations. If your gas changes suddenly, if it's more painful, more frequent, or more foul, listen to it. Laugh if you must, but follow up. Early detection can save lives. And hey, if nothing's wrong, great. Now go enjoy that cheese plate. Remember, there's no shame in a fart, only in silence when your health needs a voice.